Weather Rate certified most accurate forecast. Fox 54 weather.
It was a beautiful afternoon across the Tennessee Valley. We got to enjoy plenty of sunshine, some fair weather cumulus clouds, and temperatures climbed for the most part into the lower 80s. We didn't see any rain today, and radar continues to look nice and quiet this evening. I expect it's going to stay that way as we head into the overnight, but things are going to begin to change as we head into Tuesday morning, and then especially as we head into Tuesday afternoon, where we're talking about an opportunity for some strong and severe thunderstorms. Much of the Tennessee Valley sits under a slight risk for severe weather. There are, however, a couple of exceptions. Our friends up in southern Middle Tennessee, much of Lincoln County, and then our friends across far northeast Alabama, Jackson and DeKalb counties. They're talking about a marginal risk for severe weather. We'll get to the differentiation here in just a minute. All modes of severe weather are going to be possible regardless of what risk level you're sitting under. Large hail, heavy rain, damaging winds, and there is an isolated threat for a tornado or two. We can take those threats and kind of categorize them into low, medium, and high, so I can really tell you what I'm going to be focused on as we head into Tuesday afternoon. Heavy rain definitely going to be a concern, but it looks like these storms are going to move somewhat quickly, so I don't really foresee flooding being a major issue across the Tennessee Valley. There is a very low or no threat for any sort of large hail. If we see any large hail tomorrow, I would expect it's going to be across far northwest Alabama, where these storms are going to be at their strongest. Damaging winds looks like it is going to be a widespread concern across the Tennessee Valley. Could see some wind gusts in excess of 60 or 70 miles per hour. And then again, the threat is there for a couple of isolated tornadoes. Looks like the best chance for that would be locations west of the I-65 corridor. Let's talk about timing for the onset of severe weather. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. across northwest Alabama, Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin, and Lawrence counties. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. across the I-65 corridor. This includes Jackson, Lincoln counties in southern Middle Tennessee, and then Limestone, Madison, Morgan, and Coleman counties in North Alabama. And then 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. across far northeast Alabama, Jackson, DeKalb, and then down into Marshall counties. But where's all of this coming from? Well, I'm glad you asked. It comes from an area of low pressure and an associated cold front. With this cold front is going to be a strong, robust line of showers and thunderstorms, a quasi-linear convective system. That's the technical meteorological term for it. We typically just call it a QLCS for the sake of time. Now, I want you to pay attention to what's ahead of that line and that cold front. A lot of cloud cover associated with this entire system, maybe a couple of light rain showers during the Tuesday morning commute, but the cloud cover here is going to be really important because it's going to limit our abilities to destabilize across the Tennessee Valley through the later part of the morning and then early into the afternoon. With a lack of destabilization comes a smaller opportunity for anything tornadic. We get to the lunch hour and we're still dry across the area, but still sitting under a mostly cloudy or an overcast sky. Again, that's really important because we're really not going to be able to destabilize. We're not going to have a whole lot of daytime heating here to play with. We get to the lunch hour and a couple of light showers are beginning to move into northwest Alabama. We get to 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and now things are kind of beginning to get a little more exciting. Main line of showers and thunderstorms now beginning to move into northwest Alabama. This activity is going to continue to pack quite a bit of a punch as we get into the later part of the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Now we're talking about robust line of showers and thunderstorms, our QLCS, across the I-65 corridor, up into southern Middle Tennessee, and then back across 565. But watch what happens as we head into the later part of the afternoon and then early into the evening, 6, 6:30, 7 o'clock. This activity is now across northeast Alabama, Jackson and DeKalb and Marshall counties, but it's weakened a little bit. I think our activity is going to be strongest across northwest Alabama and then weakest across northeast Alabama. All of this activity gets out of here somewhat quickly, and it looks like we're going to be talking about some dry conditions for the Wednesday morning commute. Independent of that opportunity for severe weather, it's just going to be windy tomorrow. A wind advisory is in effect 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. We're talking about sustained winds 15 to 25 miles per hour and then wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour. So if you have loose patio furniture, maybe go tie it down, put it in the garage before you head to bed this evening, because again, this is completely independent of any sort of opportunity for severe weather. It's just going to be a windy Tuesday afternoon. Much cooler on Wednesday behind that cold front, 65 degrees, 72 on Thursday, 75 on Friday, and then unfortunately we are talking about opportunities for rain as we head into the quote-unquote holiday weekend, because Halloween is on a Monday this year. Got a high right around 69. That's all I got for you this evening. Here's what's coming up in sports.